What are the red lines here as we talk about AI?
I think the problem is there aren't red lines right today. And so, let's redefine the problem. We all went to university, so we read books. You were inspired by what you read to do the career that you're doing. Well, at what point does inspiration become copying? And at what point does inspiration become plagiarism? Now, the argument here is this is industrialized inspiration. And so I think there is a really fine line between copying. So I think on the Scarlett Johansson one, it's clear you can't take someone's voice. But at the same time, at what shade of change of voice is it no longer that person's voice? I think this also opens up another bigger question, which is skill sets. Imagine, today you see a lot of technologies around improving salespeople. Before, being a good salesperson was a skill. But we know in the next 12 months, being a good salesperson, you can make everyone a good salesperson, but who owns the skill? The company that taught you how to be a salesperson or the individual? And then what happens when they're trying to make everyone great?
To your point, though, so if I copy a large piece of text and I change a couple of connecting words, then I've still copied it.
100%.
Right. So this is what we're talking about. So if you use my face and you just change things subtly, change my eyebrows, change my jawline, maybe put a few foils in my hair, you're still using my face. So for me, this feels like a red line. So do we need regulation? Is that the way to stop some of the ripping off of base level content that we're seeing today? Or is it an industry standard? How do we proceed from here?
I think in the past it was so easy to figure out what is copied and not copied. Today, I think the way these models run is they're inferring, right? So they're taking 100 faces or 1,000,000 faces or 1,000,000,000 faces, and then they're effectively inferring what you just described from that. Now, if somebody comes in and says, show me a picture of so-and-so wearing X, it's basically using that likeness that exists. So I think it's not black and white, it's a gray area. It does need regulation, because what you don't want is people to lose their likeness.
Really fascinating conversation. We'd love to catch up with you on another occasion too. Joining us here, Sachin Dev Duggal, founder of Builder.ai.